excavations. Now, I have done a little bit of research. Before we go in, part of the reason why I haven't done this level before is because I've never really known how to work out the codes on the gates. And someone a couple of streams ago did give me an idea of how I'm supposed to do it. But I do have the codes written down. Because I'm not gonna, because you can't really get into the level without the codes. So, that's first thing. Second thing is, by all accounts, this is one of the hardest and most intricate levels, by all accounts, according to these websites that I looked at. It could take a while, and it does say huge. It does say 2.5 hours, so could be a long one, which means could be looking at 3, maybe 4 weeks, perhaps, hopefully, not longer than that. And then that will mean that the moment I finish this level, however long it takes me, however many weeks it takes me, as soon as I finish this, I'm going back to cleaning up train stations, because that'll be a good 3, 4, 5 weeks at most, and that'll be long enough then, and that we'll go back to do a couple of train stations. Alright, and there's also some interesting things, so let's go in and have a look and see what it says. Because I've never really read it necessarily. So, despite the catastrophic events that unfolded within this excavation site, you will perform your job with utmost delicacy or dedicacy and discretion. Unicorp officials will be inspecting the site this week. Okay. Ready to comply. Do not be alarmed by any residual entities or artifacts that remain as a result of the events. It is your duty to conduct yourself professionally despite such obstructions. Okay, now, this is the most interesting thing. It doesn't actually tell you here, but the website did. There are holes with monsters in. We'll go and have a look at them first, because there's one right up here. There it is. There's a hole with a monster. Monster hole, hello. If you fall in, by all accounts you die, and he eats you. I can technically pick things up and throw them in there, and he will eat them. However, as silly as that might sound, it doesn't say anywhere on any of these websites that me throwing rubbish in here counts to that rubbish going away. Every website I've looked at says that you have to incinerate. So I don't know if I can just throw stuff in this or not. I feel like I might have to incinerate. So I don't want to take the risk. Unless someone can tell me while I'm playing that it is possible to do so, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to use the incinerator as normal and clear up the rubbish as needed. Now, what you do have to do, however... Well, let's put this... I'm not too bothered about the floor at the moment. Like the blood and the footprints, there's going to be. Because I'm not even sure where the dispensers are, because I ain't been able to get through that gate. But by all accounts, what you have to do with these things... You have to shovel sand. Like that, I'm assuming. But you have to basically shovel them over. And you have to do that for all 3 of these things. So, that's going to be fun and interesting to try and work out. Pick up these little bits. Like I said, at the moment I'm not too worried about footprints. It doesn't bother me overtly much. Footprints are easy enough to clean up. Just clean up around him for now, so I don't knock anything. Oh, there's a name. Alright, we've got to be careful of the names, so I'm going to put them there because it's in front of the light. Lovely. Okay, so that's got rid of almost all of the things that are around him. I don't think I've got enough. Oh, there were so many footprints. Did not like it. Let's just get rid of this bit, because this is... Oh, no, there we go. And now I've caused more problems. Okay, fine. Well, I knew that would be an issue. Okay, so what do we have around? Loads of things. We've got a broom. We don't need the broom. Aha, we can clean up the blood. That is important. I might do that next. Because then we come up to here, and this is the first code. Now, see, someone said to me that if you push the number in the right order, it will flash green if it's in the right space. Right, so the fourth number is 5. So if we go 5, 5, 5, 5. Didn't look like it. Didn't look like it. Unless that is a flash. Is that screen flashing red? Flashing green, I wonder? Okay, so I don't know what that's about or how you're supposed to solve them, but we're in. So we've got more bodies. Aha, so we've got the dispenser. That's good. Don't tell me no. What are you saying no for? You're already dead. So we've got big room here. Another monster hole. Another door control. Now this one is insane. And again, I'm assuming that you work it out by constantly trying things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 numbers to that code. Alright, let me work our way up here. There's the incinerator. It's all the way up here. Another first aid needed. There's the riser. Aha, this is where we put the thing. Okay. Doesn't look like that's another door. That's probably the end there, I'd say. Right, okay. Well then the first thing I'm going to do is just put everything in here that can go in a furnace. Put them in a furnace, I think. Because then I can come in here with a bucket and I can clean it and we can work our way out from the furnace room. These things don't matter by all accounts. So I'm just going to stick them down there. I'm going to just leave them where they are, to be honest. Now, obviously, we did see last week that there is stackables, crates and barrels, as always. But by all accounts, I think it was right back at the beginning, if I remember correctly. Got to make sure to clean that. I've just hit the side of this with that. Okay. And have it the door. I'll clean the whole thing, it don't matter. And we've got our first name. Hey. Alright, well that's this room rubbish clear in theory. What's this say? Primary objective. Find out what happened. Secondary. Lay down the law. Communication with the excavation team ceased over a week ago. We want you to go down and find out what's going on. Be alert. As our latest contact revealed some very unusual reportees. Okay. We've got body bits here, I suppose. Can I pick that up too, or is that going to be... Come here, you. think it was stuck on subbing. But again, this way, technically, this is in the doorway, so we need to get this. So many little bits. But it's right there, so it's not like it's too far away. I don't think we've got a light in here either. We might have to grab... Oh, hello. Agatha. Thank you for your service, Agatha. Come on, legs. I'm probably going to need more than one bucket. just looking at all the mess I'm making. I don't know if this was the right way to go about it, but for me it is. You should all, in my mind, you should always really work out from the furnace, because the furnace for me is the most important. Okay, Sean, that says. Yeah, the furnace for me is the most important thing, because it comes down to that's where you burn everything, and that's essentially where you have to take everything to be burned. It's like the water going out from the water thing is fine, but 9 times out of 10 you still have to take everything to the furnace before you can use the water, so it makes more sense to do it this way. Plus, once you've got so many footprints down, you know, it doesn't look quite as bad. And the water thing was in the original area, wasn't it, I believe? If we found a bucket holder, an item bucket, I don't think I've noticed one. Might be after the second door, maybe. Okay. Alright, let's go get. Oh, there it is, I passed it. Okay, I hadn't noticed. Oh, look what we have. You just take this one. Okay. Look at that. Look at all the frames. Oh, it does not like it. All the frames, all the frames. Oh, that was lucky. I thought it was already on it. See, this is the point as well, is we're getting rid of... Let's make sure we get this, because we smacked this a couple of times. We've stopped making footprints as well. So that's good. Yeah, we haven't got any light, so we do need to... get a light. Okay. See that? That's this room. Get in there, aren't we? We're getting there. Let's just go buff, because then that gets rid of a bunch and takes our mop to dead. Dead mop. There we go. Oh, so many frames lost. There we go, and a dead bucket. Like we said, as long as we get rid of the majority. We knew it would take more than one bucket at this point, because we were terrible. But here we go. Come to me. That actually was easier, because then we didn't have to make all our way back. We just nicked the bucket they had. So it was this way. It's still saying no, but we're still going for it. Oh. There it is. is. So we are going to have to do our normal thing. I'll leave one. This floor's very uneven. Just so I can clean mine here. And that will then allow me to collect one this side. And this will... I almost just spilt this everywhere. I almost spilt this everywhere again. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Does not like that. Alright, here we go. We're doing it. We're getting out of the room. Like we said, the walls we can deal with later. It's the floor because of the transfer of footprints. Oh, 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 too many, too many. Clicked once too many. Here we go. I mean, that might need more. No, this will definitely get rid of the stuff that's here. And that's important, I think. Hold on, let's grab this. Put this in there. There we go. There's TNT there. Probably shouldn't be rattling that. Get rid of this, because then that way... Oh! One too many. And we'll worry about filling these things up when we actually get in there. Because that's where the dispenser is. So we can worry about that later. Or even at the end. It's not too big of a deal. Now let's make our way down this room, because if we can get down these steps, then we can get back to get another thing without making too much of a mess. What's this say? My results are truly worrying. Most patients exhibit serious symptoms of mental capacital breakdown and psychosis within 12 hours of exposure to the heart of the dig site. One miner was able to escape his restraints and ran straight into one of the mysterious sand traps that appeared just the other day. We are not equipped to deal with a medical emergency of any kind. It simply can't go on much longer. Okay, you were over here, weren't you? There's the other one. Okay, that's good. I've got one more bit to go. Okay, now I need to final clean with this bucket. And then get rid of it while we're here. Yeah, what I'm going to do as well, because I know it's here, for cleanliness sake, let's put this over here. Lovely. So I'm going to clean as much as I can. Oh, that was too many. Is he whole, I wonder? Or is he going to fall? Well, we need another bucket anyway, so... let's go get another bucket. I'm doing my best to not stand on any major things. And all seems fine. can't really jump with this, so I need to just kind of go. And what I'll do is I'm going to leave it here, because this is the area that I'm cleaning next. Okay. I want to clean the area, then I want to attempt using my shovel to shovel that up, because I don't know how to do that yet. Let's clean this up, because this is the way to upstairs. Oh, hold on. And as we just said, that's really what we need to get past. Now, what I'm going to do, can this guy... Okay, here we go. Doing everything I can to not touch the walls, because even though I joked about the footprints, I'd rather not, if I don't have to make more mess for myself. Okay, so now we've got this as well. I can now start collecting some of this. And I jumped, in case you're wondering why I jumped, because of the intestines here. The one problem with the intestines is that if I knock them, they'll make blood spatters. Although that didn't, as I was talking. Is interesting, but I'm not going to argue. Right, you can come with me. Who are you? This was one of the doctors. Lovely. And is this going to fall apart? It's going to fall apart. Well, most of these body parts are not going to... Right, so I touched the wall. Don't care about the wall. Yeah, but I could hear footprints. I don't know, I didn't tread on anything though. So that was a little bit weird. But yeah, I'm assuming it was because when the body broke apart, I feel like it might have blooded my shoes at that point. Okay, so yeah, these are again the bigger bits, harder to put in buckets, so they can, because we're not that far, they can just go straight in there. I mean, the whole of bodies right back at the hall at the beginning are going to be murder. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, who's this? Samwise. I think that says. Actually, there's a lot of people already. Okay. Yeah, let's do all of these, because there's a lot of these little buggers. Which means there's probably going to be a bunch of bullet holes. However, I haven't seen a bullet hole gun yet. So I'm sure there probably will be. It's very rare that you get bullets casings, but no bullet gun, no bullet holes. So we'll see. I can't see any on the floor. And I'm not really paying that much attention to the walls at the moment, because like I said, I want one clean path. I don't want the whole corridors at this moment in time. I just want one clean path that I can walk between the furnace, the bucket holder, and the water bucket holders are down there. The moment I have that, I know I can get to and from all of those things without causing any more mess in that path. Then I can start wandering around and seeing what's behind that door. I'm leaving that. Might not even open it this week. I might leave it a secret for everyone. Well, unless the people have played it before, in which case you're boring. Pretend you don't know. There's a lot of shell casings here. Yeah, this is gonna really crash the frames when I try and burn this, I tell you. But yeah, so I hope everyone is okay. I hope you're all alright wherever you are in the world. I'm in London and it is 33 degrees and has been for about a week now. It's been pretty solid. 33 degrees evening and night. So yeah, that's been immensely entertaining and fun to try and deal with. Because I think the thing is, I've been thinking about it, because obviously it's been insanely hot, and it's very difficult to play Fall Guys when you're incredibly hot. But yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I feel like the main reason, I've been to hot countries, and it's not that they're always hot. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, it's not necessarily that they're always hot, that people just get used to the hot, because I don't think people do get used to being hot. It's just, you either like it or you don't, really. But what I think it is I think it's the preparedness. Like, every time I've been anywhere that is really, really hot, and it's hot for their normal time, they have like air conditioning in every single building. No matter where you go, you walk into that building and there will be air conditioning there, including all the houses, well, most of the houses. And they're prepared for the hotness. So for them, it's not too bad, because no matter what happens, they're ready to deal with it. Come on, that's what I wanted. I'm going to put this away while I can. Whereas in the UK, it has been, I'd say it's probably been about this hot, if not quite this hot necessarily, but it's been roughly this hot for the last 5 years plus. In the summer, I would say. It's definitely, you know, it gets really, really hot. But people act as though it's a surprise. And it's like, well, it's been this way for at least 5 years. It's been this hot. I don't get why it's such a surprise anymore. And I think the problem is people are still not. There it goes. Yeah, I knew it was going to do something. Yeah, I think people just simply, they're still not getting prepared for it. Even though it's obvious that it's going to happen. I'm going to make some footprints, I think, because I want this. No, come on. Oh, come on. Turn. There. Ha ha ha! We have ourselves a light. Because what I can do now is I can clean me a little path. And I'm going to kind of go this side of because this is here. So when we need another one, we've got it here. And then we're going to go this side. Is what we're going to do. We're going to go this way. Get rid of the middle bit. Don't need that. Now let's move this up. Put that on there. There better not be anything behind you. No, okay, good boy. You can stay there. Okay, well, I can bring this back. Twitch. Good old Twitch. And you see, this is the point. Now, I know I can run straight to here. Haha! And there's no footprints. I'll come and deal with this bit later. I need to do this now. We've got one more go of that, and then we'll have to get rid of that. Alright, let's move it up, because I can't see past that hump. Little footprint I made. Alright, well that's the... we can actually go over that way. Because we want to make sure that we can get to the dispenser as well. Stop saying no. Bop. Oh, well, I knew that was going to happen. There we go, because that's... and then, yeah, I might have to make... I've got to go onto that side, I think. Just trying to get rid of all my little footprints. Oh, let's read this. As if everyone being more of a jerk than usual wasn't bad enough. Now we've got some weird sand, tooth, pit, hole nightmare things coming out of the ground. Of course, I was the one tasked with fixing the problem. Like, what the hell can I do about it? I'm just going to grab a shovel and to give them a sandy lunch. I have a growing urge to push Greg into one. Alright, so that is the level telling you to fill them up with sand. We're going to burn this because we know that's the job. We have to burn those notes. So while we're here, we'll do it. Alright, so now let's... alright, so that's done. All that's done on this side. Then we can come to here. We can go over this cable and straight down. So that's how we'll get there. We'll worry about him or her later. And then can we walk this way without any blood? We can. Okay, so this is clear now to get to. So then I'm going to leave you there. And I would like... I can get another one. Nice. First aid, please. And we'll put this in now. Because now we can get to it. Every time we come up against one, I can just put them straight in. Lovely, you're done, Sonny Jim. Alright, so let's bring the mop up a bit. We've got one more clean in this bucket. So I'm going to leave it here. And then work my way down here. Alright, let's... I want to get rid of this. Because I want to be able to walk down here without worrying. Because now we've got this side. So this side is fine. However, we might have to cross over to here because of the body in the stairs. Oh, that was... I was thinking, oh, I've got one. I did not. But in theory, this should be it now. This should be more than enough to clean this up. There we go. Right, so in theory, we now have... Right, we now have a clean path. From this, we go up this stairs. We then cross over and go straight down. This brings us to the dispenser. And we go down here, which is the item bucket. Or the scrap bucket, whatever you want to call it. Into the furnace there. There you go. So that is our path. Now, where we're going to start. We're going to need one of them probably. We have started cleaning this area, but I'm not going to bother with this just yet. Or do we want to do the closest to the furnace? Just because I feel like it would be easier. It's closer for the bigger body parts. Alright, let's go get a bucket. We might need this, so let's take this back. In case we need it. Just in case. Put it up against the wall there. Let's hope I remember. In fact, so that I can remember where it is, I'm going to just stick it there and then I can see it. There we go. Please. Thank you. And then we can just follow our little path. There we go. Und wir are here. And I nearly dropped it all over the floor. Okay, so let's start right where the bucket is. That makes perfect sense to me. And then, like I said, I can hear ya. I'm not going to attempt that door today. That is going to be next week door. Because it's a surprise. Surprise for everyone. And the question will be, I'm going to attempt it today. Trying to mop, what's that? Shovel. Trying to shovel those things. And see if that's possible, see if I can work that out. Whereas, I'm pretty sure these need, look, they're covered in blood. We're going to burn this one. Yeah, because then if I can't work it out, then over the week, between this stream and next, I can actually practice. I can try it and see if I can work out what I'm doing. There we go. I'm not risking it. Oh, I don't like where this is. It's unstable. Okay. There you go. Lovely. I mean, it's really funny because the kind of the groans and the noises that it's making sound a lot like Pete's Dragon, the original. Oh, I didn't know that was a little guy. There you go. There's another one of them. There's an awful lot. Like it definitely wants to give you the idea of attempting to shovel, because you've got one shovel there, you've got another shovel on the wall there. I've already got one. This is going straight up. So yeah, they're definitely giving you hints about it. I'm running out of space. Some of the bigger bits I probably shouldn't have. Oh, what happened? I didn't stand in anything. Okay. I've still got some cleaning power yet. And it's like I've said before about this, once you get rid of the blood on the floor, it's actually easier to see things like bullet casings. Much more visible. This is going to be it, I think, for this. We pick it up and shake it a bit. It looks like some of it's trying to get out again. We're not going to be allowing that. Alright, let's be a bit careful. Let's try position this so that it is there. There we go. Perfect. So they're together. Alright, let's take this upstairs. You have to be careful because if anything comes out it's going to cause problems. And now get ready to lose a bunch of frames. Not as many. I think there were bigger items in that one this time. And it's looking lovely. We'll take this straight up because it's a bigger chunk. You can hear it all burning. Okay, so I'm definitely sure all of this is done, so that is all fine. Let's now keep going round. Yeah, I heard it. I could hear the squelching. That was my fault as well. I made that. So do you think these are all bits left over from when people were flying in? This will be the last one, I think. Yep, there we go. Either being pushed or falling in. Don't want to get too close. I think that's done. See, that looks red. It's got hints of red on it. Okay, what we're going to need to burn this. And go and get ourselves a new one. And yeah, with any luck, this whole room down here, the floor at least, will definitely, I think, be done. With the next bucket. Because we're definitely getting round. Go. Then we're going to do what we did just now. We're going to leave this here. Just because when it's on uneven ground, getting on top of it is a problem. Now I need another one of these. Please. Lovely. I'm not sure if this body's going to fall apart as well. So we'll have to see. Doesn't look like it. I'm sure it would have fallen apart when I just touched it by accident with my mop. Okay. Oh, there was another one now. What? Couldn't see it. Lovely. Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac Barker, I think that says. Or Isaac Banker. Whoever it is, thank you for your service. I'm interested to see where the razor's going to be needed. If I'm going to need it like up a wall here. Because I can pretty much reach that ceiling. So I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's go for this next. In fact, let's get you first because you're in front. Now we'll go for... Oh. Ha ha ha. I nearly fell off there. rotate him a bit, because then they're easier to put in the furnace. There you go. It was really handy that I learned how to do that. Now this is just going to be one whole mop's worth, yep. And I did see some bits fly off towards that letter. No! Oh, damn it. Okay, well I'm not making footprints, so that's fine. Now let's see what this person had to say. I didn't sign on for this. I thought we'd be mining, not digging out some alien's living room. There better be some good stuff in there. I want to damn cut where we were promised for this operation. A supposedly rich operation, with deposits as big as... Okay. Straight through, guess we'll be finders keepers. Alright. So they were lied to about what they were here for. Okay, well we can grab this first. Put this with the rest up here. Look, organisation is a big thing. Lovely. We've got a few more of these. Feels like this bucket is just going to be intestines. Let's take this straight up there. I'm going to put this in there because we've got a lot of stuff in it already, and something heavy will keep them all down. Alright. I haven't determined where I'm putting the dynamite yet. Oh. But we've got to be careful wherever we put it. And there's one more use of that. Ideally I need to bring the light over here. So I can actually see what is here. Okay, so this... In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these down here. That's where I'm going to stick them. There's one there, I can see that. Oh, something flew. There you go. It flew over there. I think that was the one there. Once we can at least see through the door, we might be able to see what's in there without having to open it. Yeah, it's alright. As this bit, I think, is going to be too much. So I'm just going to take this straight up. And then... Oh. And then this is probably enough for this bucket. Although it does look fine. I'm going to clean this as well while I'm here. Okay, maybe one more, we'll see. Let's bring this up. because then we can see what is actually around here. I've done that there. Move that round just to get it out of the way. In fact, look, let's get rid of this and get another one. This one is full. There's lots in this. Oh, stop, behave yourself. And that's in. We didn't drop anything, so that's good. Get another one. We can actually bring it a bit closer. Well, flat at least. Okay. Yeah, see, and again, this is the point. I couldn't see that it was even highlighted. But you clean the blood and you can see it. We ain't got much left around here, so I can put that in there, that's fine. For now, you can go there. Nearly walk right in. That looks like it. So we will see if that is it. Because we can use the torch. Oh. Now we get to see if we do have one left in this. Yep, there you go. Which is handy, because this should be it for this as well. Get rid of that, and that looks like everything to me. Here we go. And now you see what we can do. Is go, wow, look at all of that. Lovely. Now, I can actually aim it that way. That is where we're off to next. Can't see much in there. Alright, now this is... We'll move you down now because we're going to be working our way down. And I can burn you because you're not needed anymore. Okay, well, I'm losing the feeling in my hands. They say it's a circulation thing, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright, so we need to deal with this thing. And supposedly we need to use this. But when I push that, nothing happens. You just keep going. Oh no, hold on, I saw it. Okay. There we go. And is that how you do it? Yeah, look, I can see it. I can see it. I've worked it out. Goodbye, little dude. And in theory I can just stand here and do it like this, rather than moving around. We'll keep going until it stops raising. In theory the whole thing should be covered. It's like now, if I fell in now, would he still be able to eat me? I wouldn't have thought so. Unless does the sand disappear? Oh, we're getting that. Oh. Still going. Like we said, I'm going to assume that it will stop, and it might just cover everything. Oh, hold on. So we just keep going. Aha. There we go. That is it. We've done it. We have officially done it. I'm not going to walk on it still. I still don't trust it at all. But we have done it now. So the floor of that room, the walkway down, and the floor of this room is now done. What I might now do is do up this way, so that both sides of this, it will involve getting another bucket because we're out of water. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And then we'll go, but we'll put it here because technically we're not going in there. We are going down here. And as we clean, we can just move the light so we can see what we're actually doing. Because it's difficult to really see. Doesn't look like there's any parts. That's just a, oh, so that's just a blood trail. So that's fine. Nothing on the ceiling by the look of it. Yep, the body parts fall apart. Right, well, let's grab this. Given the importance of our discovery, I'm going to have a security gate installed on the tunnel to the main chamber. People keep coming and going, and I'm convinced at least one person has made off with some valuable piece of alien architecture. I don't expect much of these miners, but better safe than sorry, therefore the 10-digit code should do the trick. Oh, there you go, it's given us the code there. Nice, alright, well then I can go in there now. You're going to give me the code right there, then we are going to use the code and have a little wander and see what we have in there. It's the best way to do it, I feel. And that'll be a nice end to the stream. I don't want to walk on that. Now I do need to just clean the floor a bit. Oh, probably didn't help. Alright, but let's do this. Okay, so it is 110 451 421 45 39. Oh, well that's going to help. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. Now I'm going to move through and I'm just going to restart it from here next stream. Okay. So we're going to have to clean up all that behind the door, that's great. Dead bodies, someone speared to the wall by the look of it. We'll go that way in a minute. Aha! So we have got the cleaner, so we're gonna have to look for bullet holes. Oh, another one of these. Well, we know how to deal with these now, so that's fine. The ancient civilization is remarkable. Their architecture resonates with some paranormal energy, and based on the glyphs I've found, so far I believe I know the purpose of this temple. As we suspected, the temple and artifact was of great importance to the civilization that left it here. They made it not for worship, but to seal away something they feared. They built the temple to contain the power of the artifact and built stone to absorb its energies. Then they left, hoping no one would ever return to release the build-up of powers within. What have we done? You opened it up. Oh, it has some energy to it. This is... Look, I'm not moving. That's it moving me. Got some force to it. Ow. My initial joy at this wondrous discovery has turned sour. Increasingly, reports of psychosis among the early diggers is leading to less and less progress on our research. People are getting scared, and even I have begun seeing things I cannot explain. I've chosen to ignore these problems and remain determined to uncover the secrets. The others do not understand the importance. Okay, well there you go. Because I know one of the other things you need to do in order to get points is destroy this thing. You don't want it. Yep, you won't eat it. You got to burn it by all accounts. So yeah, so that is it for this week. We're not doing too badly. This is a very big level though. This is a huge area. There's so many bodies. I'm going to try and research and just see, does it count me throwing bodies into the mouths as disposal? Because that means I don't have to come in all the way back to the disposal. So I'll check that out for next week. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing a PC building simulator. So come along and watch me have fun there. Or come back next week to see the fun and exciting Viscera Cleanup. Please like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you can do. And I'll see you again next time.